2012. These four numbers can scare the crap out of a lot of people. Many will prepare in a lot of ways that none of us can really comprehend. For example, I know some of my family in the Philippines, because I guess like our tradition is we take a lot of these things seriously. I know a lot of my family are already like saying their prayers every day, and they're already making their wills, but like, is this really necessary? What is really the truth behind the year 2012? Is it a true theory, or is it merely a conspiracy that's eating our or feeding off on our fears? So my person argued that conspiracy theorists are speculating generalized theories for the year 2012 that have no scientific backing. Now, I'm not here to say that you're all going to blow up and die in 2012, but I'm going to be refuting his reasoning and his evidence, basically on his first claim, which is that the new sunspot cycle will emit deadly radiation and kill all living things. First of all, his wording kind of counterclaims his main claim, because the way that he worded it, he kind of says that the sunspots all going to kill us. But in reality, what's really going to happen is that, well, actually, the way he said it was that when he looked up with his evidence, he says that the sunspots aren't such a big deal, and that's kind of a wrong approach to it, because if you would have dug a little farther into the story, that actually went on to his evidence site, and if you would have gone just a little farther, you would have seen that, according to Dr. Michio Kaku, a theoretical physicist of the impossible, a hole is forming in the Earth's magnetic field due to the sun's radiation. So basically, what's going to happen is that this sunspot that occurs every 11 years will hit its peak in 2012. And basically what Kaku and researchers did was they first announced that the sunspots wouldn't be such a big deal, that it would be quiet and go unnoticed. And then he went on a live broadcast on Fox, which I found on YouTube. Basically what Kaku and his researchers said was, oops, my bad, I made a mistake. It's actually going to cause pretty serious damage, not to us physically, but basically to our satellites and to all forms of communication. I mean, it doesn't sound like it's going to be such a big deal, because what the reporter kind of retorted was, oh, I can't use my BlackBerry anymore. I mean, but think of like the deeper meaning to that. How will businesses around the world communicate with each other if they don't have internet, if they don't have phones, if they don't have any kind of communication? Like, all of our satellites are going to be busted around the world, and that's going to affect our economy. So basically what this sunspot will do, it will be not a physical death to us all, but basically an economic death. So saying that the sunspot is not a big deal is a really wrong approach that he made to it. And also, what I noticed about his claim is that this is merely a conspiracy. It's more of something that we believe. The fact that 2012 has not been a proven date that we're actually going to die on this date is something that's hard to do a claim of fact speech on, and it's mostly fueled by people's beliefs.